In retirement, I wanted to be active, and I wanted to be able to be active in my older age. It's the reaching and lifting and pulling and everything that does it for you.
If you're not willing to be regular in terms of your activity, it becomes drudgery. You find that it's a real pain. You say, oh, well, I can't do this. The next thing you know, you can't do much anymore.
I find myself being able to do a lot of the things I did previously. It ends up being a way of life.
Being active in the garden can help to maintain one's youthful vitality, which is key to living a long life.
I've been gardening for over 45 years. When I got into horticulture, I realized that, if I was physically active, certainly out in the fresh air and in a green environment, that would carry me over. I get to volunteer here, I get to share my knowledge, and I get to go home and play in my greenhouse in my own garden at the same time. And I get a good night's sleep at the end of the day. And then there's an aquilegia and a thalictrum up top, but these are all being grown for next year.
Oh, wow.
From seed. They're constantly working with plant material, and when you retire, within 6 months, you've forgotten every name you've ever learned in 40 years. So we're just going to pot them on into a larger pot so they'll have more room to grow. Young people will garden mostly because they bought a home and they want it to look nice. Older people, it's a case of physical activity and the social structure. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to carry on. And I think a lot of older people can feel very isolated. In coming here and volunteering gives them a little bit more social interaction. And for a lot of volunteers, they're learning something too. Probably one full cold frame that's for stuff that's been potted on for sale next year. Those things are what I think keep us going. I like to challenge myself. If I can do that, can I do a little bit more? Can I go a little bit farther? Like any job, you know at what point that you're overextending yourself. So you might break from it and go and do something else and then come back. So you're using different muscles all the time. Once you start using the same thing all the time, you can tend to really hurt yourself, and sometimes you don't come back from that. It's not work, it's the physical exercise. I'm maintaining dexterity. Sometimes the simplest jobs can produce the most positive effects. Plants for sale are up here.
This West Coast garden is meant to be looked upon and enjoyed every day of the year. Its low-maintenance design means that its owners can make the most of every day and age in place.
This is definitely the busier one. No one's coming out. Oh, there's one out. One struggling bee. Bees Please Farm and chickens. She rents out bees and she rents out chickens. Isn't that great? How are you doing, you two? Just fine. Come on back.
Yeah, he's a fairly regular guest. Well, here come the other 25. Every now and then, having a task, you can say to yourself, I've accomplished something today, and it's a great reward.
Marley's husband, Tom, had a long career as a pediatrician and hospital administrator. Retirement can be a difficult transition, but keeping your mind and body active can help.
I've had a great life, can't complain. Seen a lot, learned a lot. There's one of the rhizomes that would quite happily end up in the middle of the neighbor's yard if we let it go. I did intensive care for kids and babies, and it was rewarding, but it was really tough. And so after a while, I just basically had to step back from practice. I think for some people, being a professional is so much of their identity. When that goes, it's a big portion of who you are goes. I think a lot of people struggle with that. Being active and looking after your bamboo, it's quite a nourishing activity. For us, in terms of this garden and the transition to low maintenance, a couple of times a week come out for maybe half an hour or an hour, but not much more than that. Best investment, good pair of knee pads.
We've never been able to get an idea of how old it is and how old it was when it was cut down. It has a special place in the garden. Our grandchildren loved coming in here.
I've accomplished something today. It's not a bad day.
A new hospital garden is under construction. It is being specially designed for patients with cognitive impairment.
Memory Garden was the name that we came up with. It's long-term care here with people with cognitive issues. People can get out of the long-term care facility and out and using a space. Okay, let's get colors that go together. We have... My grandpa had dementia and was in a nursing home, and anytime we visited him, he was always in his room, and we'd visit him in his room. If there was a garden like this, it would have been something that we could have gone out the door and walked and enjoyed a garden and had conversations about life on the farm or my grandma's vegetable garden. That's the main thing, is giving little triggers. The center of the garden I've made is the central social space, and that is also the place where everyone looks out of their rooms. I met with the hospital, and each of the people had their own set of wishes. We're just trying to give people reasons to get out of the building and have activities. Have a small vintage car, probably from the 60s, and they can go and sit in the car. It won't have a motor in it, but the radio will work and the heater and things. People with dementia don't like to get stuck in dead ends, so everything is designed in curves so that people don't go rolling into garden beds. And more elements were added. Raised beds that are designed so wheelchairs of two different heights can roll right under. And they can be part of maintaining annual plantings.
Wonderful.
It looks like little egg cartons, plastic egg cartons on the bottom, and then filter cloth on top so the water just goes through and then it'll just drain.
The whole way.
Yeah. So all the water will just go through here. That's good. Everyone that's going by is all excited about it.
Yeah.
We live in a beautiful part of the world here. I have a regular run I take. I run along the ocean. I go through 2 different parks. I'm home by 7 o'clock, ready for a healthy breakfast. Yeah, just a sunburn, yeah. That's normal.
John and Marguerite Tikal maintain a backyard oasis filled with flowers, berries, and their own artistic collaborations, often inspired by Marguerite's childhood in Switzerland.
My father was a gardener and landscaper, did the gardening in the village.
We planted some trees at our first house. He'd go over and he'd just grab a tree in the forest and he'd just pull it out, throw it in the back of the car and go home and plant it. And that's the way you do it.
Every place we lived, and the garden was always different. Make things grow here and there. It was just beautiful.
I'd always be working, building a house. Marguerite would be doing the gardening. Now I'm doing it.
You're trying to copy.
I thought I could just copy yours, but it's not that easy. My back was a little bit funny. I couldn't do heavy work, but I could start to do the gardening. It's been quite an experience learning how to do all this.
As you get on in life, just choose something else.
I'm just gonna take this one off. Haven't heard them around. I don't know where they go now. Look at that. Maybe next year, yours will be the chosen house. I'm pretty sure it's the same birds that come back.
Activities in the new memory garden are designed to stimulate the senses. Wandering in this garden, residents might have long forgotten memories triggered by a touch, smell, or taste.
We've taken the opportunity to gather rose petals and lavender and do some flower pressing.
Yep.
Lovely. Oh, smell that. Today is the first day that we were able to come out and enjoy this garden together.
Yeah, my father was very keen on his garden, and he hired 2 gardeners to keep it okay.
Those are gorgeous. Should I put this down here? Are you trying to keep them separate?
Put them on this sheet of paper here,
Can you reach that?
pressed and dried. Isn't that interesting? You're both thinking of your parents.
Yes.
It's a connection.
Memories
To
going
our-
way back.
Yeah, to our parents, to our childhood, and to some
And you can't
good
stop,
times.
stop them. The thoughts are there, like now. The thoughts are there to enjoy right now.
They're huge. We get our own blueberries and raspberries in the morning. How many people get to go and pick the raspberries before breakfast?
It is a good life. Oh, smell it.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Got room for me here?
Yeah, that one.
We were in a condo.
And it just didn't do anything for me. We needed a garden again.
I've been eating the ones that are on the ground in the morning. It took 4 years for these bushes to get to this stage. I can't see them wasted.
That was worth the wait.
I get my physical exercise, I get my fresh air. I've gained more muscle back. And of course, the memories are still there. The muscles are saying, oh, I remember when we could do that. It makes us alive when we have growing things around us. It makes us more human, I think.
Already we're seeing some fantastic results of how well this garden is going to work. It is important for residents to be outside and connecting with nature. You smell them?
No, very faintly.
Oh, yes, a little lemony.
Wow, it's really something.
Gardens flourish only when we expend some energy on them. In return, gardens give back, offering a place for activity, to exercise, to age, and to reflect on life.